out there. And get ready for... for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now here's Doncic. Outside Kuminga. Back to Anunoby. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Tries it from the top of the key. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And beasting on the glass. Kuminga creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Gobert. Allen outside. Gobert inside. Comes up empty down low. On offense, here's San Antonio. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Anunoby. They set the pick. Now Richardson. And stolen by Gobert. Right side Mitchell. Gobert, no good. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Outside Kuminga. Beyond the arc. Here's Rodman. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Rodman. Outside Anunoby. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Gobert. Allen outside. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Kuminga's shot is off. And so here is Chicago. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
Here's Gillespie. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And they're running. And Doncic hammers it home.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Pass to Allen. 4-3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Doncic. And here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And put that on Kuminga's highlight reel. Oh, man.
Here's Gillespie. Still without a bucket. Pass to Robinson. Inside. Here's Champagnie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Richardson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Richardson's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Huff. Here's Gillespie. Gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Outside, Williams. Back to man. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, Pierre. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Outside for Mitchell. Chicago passing it around. Then Carroll the screen. Then Carroll finishes with force inside.
Hey, this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Brogdon with a bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Williams grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Brogdon. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Gobert. He's off on that one. Spurs lead by 8. Outside for Brogdon. Back to Hauser. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
With his giant frame, Gobert sets a good screen and then just pivots into open position.
Hauser outside to the middle and stolen by Gobert. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. No points so far. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Saying one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Well, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Outside Robinson. Knocked away. Back to Mitchell. Allen outside. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Outside Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Down low. Here's Huff. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
One guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Allen. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's San Antonio liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Stan, if you had the opportunity to coach Paolo Banchero, what would your message to him be?
Well, look, B.A., he doesn't need my notes, but I'd just urge him to refine his jump shot. He has incredible size and skill.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Nice shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Banchero. To the paint. Hauser with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
San Antonio substitution. Number 77. Luka Doncic.
And Doncic with the jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Spurs lead by 19. Doncic with it. Give him 8 points now. And that one, good. 10 points for him.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Allen outside. Banchero outside. Chicago passing it around. Here's Gobert. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pass to Gillespie. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Allen can't get it to go.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
There's a screen by Kuminga. It's Doncic with a drive. And stolen by Gobert. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Brown inside. Hauser grabs the board. On offense, here is San Antonio. This run now up to 13-2. Doncic's shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Inside. And Brown with the stuff.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
On the wing, Hauser. For 3. He drops it from range. Hauser's got 9 points.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Allen a screen. Banchero outside. Outside, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. The offensive rebound. Take it away. Doncic right side. And Doncic hammers it home.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Brown looking around. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Brogdon. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And he lobs it up top. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Inside. Robinson gets the bucket.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Over to the wing. Left side, Williams. Shot clock at 6.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Champagny.
Assist from Malcolm Brogdon.
Here's Robinson. He's guarded by man. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Dinwiddie. Can they get it? Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Down low. Williams grabs the board. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Mann's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Robinson. Chicago passing it around. Here's Huff. Some solid defense from Williams.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Gay. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Now Brogdon. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement.